Man, that's a massive slice. This is a very common thing that I see when I coach people. I had a guy earlier this morning that had that sort of slice. It was a very big slice. And he was quite frustrated. It's killing his accuracy and killing his distance, and he really wanted to learn how to hit the ball straight. This guy was a pretty good tennis player. So I went with my pretty standard cure for a slice using one of my very special training aids. So here's my very special training aid, and I gave it to my client. I did ask the client if he wanted to appear on video because it would have been a great video. He politely declined, and I respect that. Not everyone wants to put themselves at the mercy of YouTube. So I'm demonstrating what I got him to do. So as I said, this guy was a very good tennis player. So I said to him, okay, I'm going to throw you the ball. So I stood over there, threw the ball at him, and I said, can you make the ball finish in the right-hand trees? So he did that. The ball went right. And I said, okay, now can you make the ball finish down the left? So I threw him the ball and he did that. And I said, did you notice where the racket finished on both of those shots? So the first one, the racket was pointing right. The second one, the racket was pointing left. And I said, very good, that's where it should finish. Now, when we hit a driver, we have to be aware of what our club face is doing. Just as when you play tennis, you need to be aware of what your racket's doing. So then I just got him to grip the tennis racket like he did a club, and I threw him the ball. And I said, can you hit it straight? And did that. It's easier when someone's throwing it at you. But essentially the racket was turning to the left. And he could do that really easily. No problem at all. So we did it 4 or 5 times. Then I said, okay, let's get the driver. So I got the driver. I got the tennis racket, which is a little bit on the awkward side. And I just said to him, don't think golf, just think tennis. Can you make it go straight? I said, okay, have a look where the club face is, look where the racket is. The club has turned left. If you can make the club turn left, you're not going to slice the golf ball. So he did that without any problem at all. So then I introduced the golf ball and said, okay, just feel like your right hand is hitting your tennis shot, and we're going to get that club rotating to the left through impact. And this is the shot that came out. Dead straight. And he just thought, that's luck. He did it 3 or 4 times. Every one of them was dead straight because he was thinking tennis. The problem is when we think golf, we're thinking we have to keep that club face square to the target for as long as we can after we hit it. If we do that, the face of the club is open to the path. The path is slightly left. That's going to make the ball slice. If we think in terms of that tennis shot, rotating our racket to the left, and we rotate the golf club to the left, the club is remaining square to the path, and that produces that square ball flight. So if you're struggling with a big slice, grab a tennis racket and just hit a few forehands. If you want, just bounce the ball. If you're in the concrete or in a golf net, bounce the tennis ball and hit it. Hit it as hard as you can. You'll just notice that right hand is working. Get your driver out, tee up a ball, do the same thing, and you're going to hit it a lot straighter. If you want to lower your score, I'm going to put a link to another video just up here I know is going to help lower your golf score.